developing our player evaluations on a whole new level.
Still there? Still there? Are you not there anymore? Wow. Where you at? What are you gonna do? Just spin the controller? You're not gonna. You're upstairs. Like, where are you at? You upstairs or something? Or pretend to be a ghost or a hacker?
That's way more complicated math than I was expecting. Yeah.
Why you acting scary now? Trying to tell me I gotta change my ways and use the world to make it do? Fuck you.
Yeah, I just had some.
You trapped me here. Yeah, you trapped me here. So, I'm gonna get out the way I was already out. I don't gotta listen to nothing you say. Is that all you got? Done?
I could watch British people make this go. Yeah, I agree on the point. Clearly, if you ever watch someone manage how
That's all you got? Apartment complex?
Hey, this is Tunnel Sky with the 12-ounce cup that took you over the tunnel.
Everybody related?
You know what? Probably is us.
You're the TV. Why don't you be making no noise? Come on, nigga. What's going on?
Sweet.
Where y'all at? Y'all tired of watching 2K videos? Maybe you go do something with your life instead of stopping.
Guys together. Got some drills for that. Anything specific? Got some moves, like some clear out, some popping after screens. Great. We'll tell coaches to go for 15.
That's all you got, Carl?
Those instruction areas.
What else y'all niggas got? Come on. But y'all finna run away now or something? Y'all ain't never be about nothing. So what's up? Trying to keep stalking me? You can't take the cameras out now or something? I don't think I figured y'all playing to stop stalking me, so what's the movement? Go ahead, turn on the heater, fuck up the noise. Y'all don't do anything else anyway, so like you gonna still be sitting there silent. So what's up? What's the next thing you finna do? What's up? Come on. iPhone. Doesn't fucking matter. Y'all too scary to speak? You trying to be a criminal because you can't like speak for yourself, so you just gonna stay hiding? Well, of course, why wouldn't you? Bro, chill with your little child self. Where you at? You upstairs or something? You not finna speak? You not finna speak? So you just gonna stay hiding, right? I expect you to stay hiding. Goofy. So what you finna do if I call the police on you?
That'd be great, I guess.
All of you.
Do us a favor, alright? Just pack one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one or two chains, as we said. That actually sounds pretty smart. No deal.
They don't even know what's coming for them. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Anderson is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Cousins in at the 3, the small forward. Simmons inside the line. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to Atlanta. Miller surveying the floor. Anderson outside. Williams a screen on Vanderbilt. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis pulls it down. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Reeves the pass to Simmons. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Good D by Miller.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Cousins kicks to Miller. Back to Cousins. Charlotte no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to ball. They get it back, and Williams is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And they pick up 2. And that's now 6 points for Cowboy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Miller, no up. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Orlando.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Here's Miller. Charlotte moving it around. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Shots good by Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. The Lakers, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with the screen. Reeves gets the bucket.
Just so skilled in that screen roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Cousins. Back to Ball. From past the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mann's checked in. And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Anderson against Davis. Cousins, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Simmons' shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
1:27 left to play in the first. Mann finds Miller. Shot to stop the run. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. On the wing, Jones. Bangs home the trifecta.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. And Darko Rajakovic. Things through with the team. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And for Los Angeles,
JJ Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
On the floor for Charlotte, Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Mark Williams. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Cousins in at the small forward position.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against the Magic had a really nice evening. He finished with 19 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And so it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately, and I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside, Simmons. Vanderbilt the pass to Simmons. Launches it. And again for 3.
his shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Man gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Simmons slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Miller. Good work there as it goes. Miller's got 8 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's all for us. Now it's time to set.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Simmons is out there with Austin Reed. And it's Connect in at small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established. A low post presence.
Vanderbilt with the steal. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Reeves. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Ball kicks to Cousins. Pass to Anderson. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Davis with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Ball against Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he sinks the second.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Cousins finds Anderson. Left side Williams. Simmons against Ball. Shoots the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Floats it up for Davis. It's good. And that's now 10 points for Dalton Connect.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And Ball slams it in.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
For Charlotte, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And stolen by Cousins. And it's Ball in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
Pass to Reeves. Now Simmons. He's covered by Ball. No good from Simmons.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
There's Ball with the 3. Again, Ball missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Stolen by Anderson. Miller against Reeves. Pass to Cousins from beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside. Here's Connect. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up for Williams. And Davis sends it back.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
That one goes in.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Ball dishes to Miller. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great. Oh, the lob for Simmons hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Miller outside, out to the right wing. Charlotte moving it around. Ball with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside, Simmons. This one for three. Drills the three-pointer. Simmons got 9 points here in the second half.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Anderson outside. Ball against Simmons. Fires from the corner. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Simmons slams it in.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
.27 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Williams. Back to ball. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's Los Angeles, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Checked in for the Lakers.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Takes a step back. Miller, the pass to Cousins. And here's Anderson. Deep two from Ball. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 20 points for LaMelo Ball.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Anderson. And it's Cousins in at the 3 slot. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's Simmons, and he makes good on the layup. Simmons got 15 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Ball. Again, ball missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Ball. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And it's Miller in the corner. Good on the triple.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Good. Simmons got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Williams. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cowboy.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
The 3 from Simmons buries the long-range jumper. Simmons got 44.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Williams finds Miller. Puts up a 3. That shot no good. Outside, Simmons. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the bucket.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter David Aldridge and our analysts Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.